All right, welcome to the Embed Sprint 2-3 demo. We have a lot to share with you this week, and we're going to just kick it off right now with to demonstrate some of the changes that have been updated in the file viewer. So we're here on our Sandbox page. We request a file here. And so this is our typical file viewer. And what we've done here, we can see some visual design enhancements that have happened. So we've added a background to the actual file list. On a large number of files, this will scroll. And actually, you can see some changes to the icons in kind of the visual design as a whole. So the embed itself is kind of popped out. It has a shadow behind it now, gives some more depth to it, as well as the icons have changed. So we're now using the icons from the Soul Styles gem and being hosted on the Soul CDN service. So this is some enhancements that have happened over the past couple weeks, and we'll be moving forward on that. Visual design here, I would say, isn't finished yet. We're going to be working on some work on the buttons next week, but this is kind of what we have so far, and I think it's a big improvement from where we were at previously. So with that, I'm going to hand it off to Ahmed to talk about the Web Archive Seed Viewer.
Cool. Can you hear? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. This is a sample of the first seed objects that we have on the Perl right now. It lists some of the metadata information. And if we move to the Embedded Sandbox, I already loaded the Perl. Click Embed. It will list a list of thumbnail. These thumbnail came from an external service that's called thumbnail service. Each one of them represent one of the memento or one of the captures for this seed object. You will see here it's scroll around. If you click on any one of these clicks, it will take you to the specific captures on our Stanford way back. You can scroll around, and also you can use this button to go to the timeline on Stanford way back. One of the enhancements that we did last week was how to manage the different max height and max width for these objects, so it can work fine with whatever the dimensions that we work on. And also it works fine on the iframe, whatever the dimensions that we are working on, it loads successfully. That's it. Now, Drew.
Lastly, I'd like to demo the progress that we made this week on another viewer, which is the image viewer. This is for viewing AAAF single image and multi-image collections. I'm going to update this demo page with the Perl for an image collection, and you'll see that we've zoomed in on this first image in the collection, and that the other images are represented in this bottom panel. And as I click to the next one, it'll pan over to the next one in this sequence. I can close that panel, and then directly from this thumbnail, I can just zoom deeply into the entire object. This view where we only see one image at a time is called the detail perspective, and this bottom panel is primarily for navigating that perspective. So if we want to zoom out and see the entire collection in a thumbnail, or a more dense thumbnail view, we can click this overview button, which will hide the bottom panel, because now we're able to navigate using the scroll bar. And if we click any of these images, we'll be zoomed deeply into it directly from this view. And you can see that we can just deeply zoom into it as far as we like. And that's the state of the image viewer. This is making use of another component that we wrote to handle all of this zooming. So there's also another useful library that's come out of this work.
All right. Well, that concludes our demo today. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you next time.